you guys definitely enjoyed the last Doors Hotel Plus Hidden Secrets video. And guess what? There's apparently even more hidden secrets, especially when it comes to the game's classified files. Do you want a part 3? Well, smash like and subscribe, and let's get the show on the road. Number 1, last time we mentioned that the shears are still within the game, right underneath the courtyard. But apparently, the developers actually also added in the vine system as well. I guess they decided this would have made the greenhouse rooms too hard, so they decided to back out. Number 2, these large piles of what appears to be dirt is, well, I think you can tell by the emoji. Number 3, within the rooms, you can notice a cubicle with the name card of Nico on top of a desk. This is actually a reference to Nico Rocks 5555, the original creator of rooms. Number 4, the same can also be said with this name card of Bob. It is also a reference to Bob the Skeleton that can be found at Jeff's shop. It can also be a reference to Nico's games, Bob's Coin Adventure, and Bob is Missing. Number 5, the 2 steps ahead achievement that is to be used on Halt is actually a reference to Nakado Avocado's video, where they mentioned that they will always be 2 steps ahead. Number 6, the A entities can actually spawn many rooms before their name suggests. A60, for example, can actually catch players as soon as, well, A-6. Number 7, the Jasper name card that is also found within the rooms is also a reference to Jasper Creations, an animator for Roblox Doors. Number 8, there's actually a secret song that can be heard if you go near the rift and listen. Did you hear that? Number 9, this painting of what seems to be chemistry molecules is actually a reference to the game theorist Matt Pat. Number 10, clocks within the game are actually tied to the same time within the server. We can notice that they are all synced together for that reason. Number 11, though the clocks are synced to the server time, they will never actually hit midnight for some reason, presumably being disabled. Number 12, a broken grandfather clock can actually be found on the ground during one of the rubble rooms, and you can step on it in order to unlock an interesting walking sound. Number 13, a purple keycard can be found on some of the desks within the rooms. This is actually a reference to one that is found within the Bob is Missing game. Number 14, another name card that is found within the rooms called Thump is yet another reference to its Thump, a contributor for Roblox Doors. Number 15, the look behind your name card also found within the rooms is a reference to the secret code and also the message that is spawned within the lobby chat. Number 16, players can actually still trick the game by exiting and re-entering the electrical puzzle in order to get the expert technician badge. Number 17, players cannot open dupes doors if approached from the side. Number 18, guided light actually also highlights dupe doors in dark rooms a lot dimmer than real doors, providing as another tip for clueless players. Number 19, snare, the entity's name itself, is actually a reference to what is called the Devil's Snare, which is a plant in the Harry Potter universe. Number 20, players can actually use the crucifix on Void as they will still get teleported, but they will not take any damage upon it. Number 21, El Goblino apparently is in a canon relationship with another unknown entity. This was actually confirmed by Ghostly Wowzers within the Doors wiki page, and the entity does mention this within the game as well. Number 22, El Goblino's line, doors, doors, doors all around me, is actually a reference to Beastlake's Doors music video. Number 23, the Shake Lights icon file name uploaded to Roblox is actually called My name is Jeff. Number 24, the Shake Light is not only a reference to the one used within the original rooms, but it's also a reference to the one used in the horror indie game Tattletale. Number 25, everyone calls the secret hidden item at door A1000 simply as the scanner, but it actually has a model name as it's called, the NVCS 3000. Number 26, though the scanner has night vision, entities such as Screech can still pop up within dark rooms as it is not an official light source within the game. Number 27, this is more technical, but the scanner actually renders one room at a time as opposed to chunks like the game normally does. This is why the scanner has that static effect whenever players enter in each room. Number 28, players can actually buy 2 skeleton keys if they manage to collect one inside of a chest, use it, and then backtrack to the shop in order to buy another one. Number 29, apparently many don't know this, but you can actually use the skeleton key on a normal locked door or chest if you really want to get rid of it. Number 30, the candle can still be used even if it's equipped for seconds at a time. This can be used as a helpful secret tip in order to help detect entities such as rush or ambush coming by without using up any fuel. Number 31, when a crucifix is used on Seek or Figure, the sigil on the ground will actually turn red instead of its normal blue, most likely noting the strength of these entities combating against the crucifix's powers. Number 32, the badge in plain sight is actually a direct reference to the Roblox game also called In Plain Sight, as the gameplay is related to the achievement. Number 33, many don't know, but The Rooms is actually an official collaboration with Nico Rocks, as Redibles, the co-developer for Roblox Doors, did mention this over on their Twitter page. Number 34, Redibles posted this last night saying that El Goblino is actually a recycled character from a previous scrapped project. This is a close-up on El Goblino's retro design. Number 35, apparently El Goblino will be receiving a UGC item very soon, as shown by Redibles a week ago over on Twitter. Number 36, apparently all the entities within the rooms were planned to be given original names other than its standard room numbers. This was confirmed to be said over at the Doors Wiki page. Number 37, a 90s pretty scary jump scare scream is actually the same scream that is used in the Plants vs. Zombies game over screen, though it is heavily distorted. Number 38, for those who don't know, hide actually never shows up within the rooms, so players can hide in here for as long as they like without the fear of getting kicked out. Number 39, the exit door room actually has the same ambient sound effect that is similar to door A-0. Number 40, this untitled painting that can be found near the secret room is said to be a picture of the Curious Light. Number 41, A-120 is actually a direct reference to the room's A-200, though it is unknown why both of these entities have different names. Number 42, the candle's flame does not go out in the presence of dupe or snare. It is relatively unknown why it does this, considering they're both entities. Number 43, the candle can actually stay lit for 1 minute and 15 seconds within a full charge. Number 44, according to the Doors Wiki, the courtyard sky is significantly darker than once before due to an unknown reason. We can actually confirm this using both versions of the courtyards. Number 45, after the Hotel Plus update, it can actually be possible for rush or ambush to spawn within the puzzle dining room only if a closet is present. Number 46, the lockpick could have actually been used to open the circuit breaker puzzle door, though it was most likely a bug. Number 47, the vines were mentioned in secret number 1 actually has a file name called Cuttable Vines, hinting that these doors may actually have a use in the future. Number 48, even if you do have the green herb effect along with another skeleton key to get back into the rooms, the effect is not rewarded, sadly enough. Number 49, a Screech plushie was added on top of the fireplace after the Doors Hotel Plus update. And number 50, extra ambient sounds will actually play if a player's graphic settings are turned on max. Bonus secret number 51, those who like and subscribe will instantly get better at Doors? It's true, give it a try!